Yep, the white bar is there, so it's all going well as you all get ready to kick off. So this is a good sign. So this is Pro Run versus Next Dimension, the rematch of the final from last season. And it's going to be Next Dimension playing in red, and we're going to have keep forgetting their other name because I'm terrible. Let's see. Yeah, Next Dimension playing red, Pro Run playing in blue. As we now advance forwards as we start this first round. And so it is green and go as once again we go in. So straight in, and who's going to get the first tip off? It's a huge pick off there for red team, which is our friends over in, I keep picking up the wrong names because my mind is completely turned to mush. That is Next Dimension who've managed to get it. As once again they have the ball. Now it's just waiting for the chance to go. This BKN is the lead tank at the moment. That is Net's Pride who eventually gets taken out. And Run, which is Rage Mornud who has it. Once again, X17 is X Starblade, and then Killer's Legit is the extra one who's currently running the ball at the moment. So once again, that three-tank approach is already forming up as they're just trying to get their way in. But all pressure once again, so just sneak in. Big lunge possibly from the side coming from Pro Run, but they're already there, and it's a straight flank in as they're down, bouncing back, and hopefully just try and find their way forward and sneak in. But big pressure once again coming in from Pro Run. They're just trying to sneak forwards in the blue. As the ball is passed across, very risky pass actually, because there was Pro Run players all across the court there. As the ball is now bounced back, it's going to be picked up by BKN, which is Nespride, as he now has the ball. He's going to dictate the play. He passes straight back as we picked up by Killer's Legit, who has the ball, so he's the designated runner. As he now advances forward, he's got BKN, which is Nespride, advancing forwards for him. Just the one tank though, so that triple tank format is just not happening just yet. The Starblade now comes in as the double tank just to form the run. And Run is there, which is Raging Mornud, as they're just trying to advance forwards. The runner is completely exposed. He's got a chance of being taken out here. As eventually Run gets us, Raging Mornud. Now the three-tank pushes forward up the Next Dimension. The champions now push forwards. As they're just trying to see how will this play out as they sneak in. Big tank smack there from one of the players. So Raging Mornud who gets the mutual man cannon. And here's the big push. Are they going to get the first goal? Will this be first blood? It's Starblade's the only one that's left. He tries to matchmake it, but he doesn't have a matchmaking where you bounce across over the place. Really only works in matchmaking because when it doesn't go to plan, you get smacked out and then the ball is passed straight across. As Pro can now dictate the play. And Mankind has it. He passes it across. And let's see, who has the ball at the moment, Cal?
It's rolling away. Joe Pro's about to pick it up.
I'm going to correct you on that, Receptor. The matchmaking thing works a lot better than you'd expect. There's actually a skill to it. Certain people can do it. I'm terrible at it. J-Bar does it well. Ace does it better than anybody. Well, he does everything better than everybody else, but it's definitely doable. You just got to pick the right time.
In case anyone's wondering, when they say do a matchmaking or pull a matchmaking, it's when you have the ball and you just jump over the other team's hammers, hoping that they all swing wildly and launch you into the goal. It's very common to do it in matchmaking because generally people who aren't very good at Grifball are susceptible to just swinging their hammer at the runner and launching him into the goal. But it's much less successful in league play because the players are a little smarter.
So yes, we had a turnover there as well, so it's now X17 who managed to recover. That was Starblade, but it's now picked up by... Let's see, he gets dropped down though as the ball's still there. It's still going to be literally picked up by Pro who now have it. They can dictate the play over there. Mankind has the ball at the moment. He's got protected attacks all over the place, but it's very much all pressure once again. It's a very quick counter-attack coming in for Next Dimension. They want to rest that cold from the cold, dead fingers of Pro Run. As they're now just sneaking in. 1, 2, 3 tanks, all pressure again. Looping around from the side. This is going to be all pressure in. All it takes is that one mistake and try and get the first blood going in. But the ball is still there. Now running straight back across. Oh, it's moonwalking across the court. As he now waits for his tanks to protect him as they're all there once again. We have X17, which is Starblade on the bottom, trying to cause problems. He's still alive, he's causing pressure. He gets the hammer swing, but it just gets out-hammered in the end. I think that's Mankind who gets the kills. So Mankind doesn't have the ball at the moment, so I believe. Who else who might have that? It might be it might be Joe Pro, I believe, who has it. Let's see, he gets the stiff up. Is he going? There's the opening, and goal goes to Joe Pro. So first blood goes to Pro Run.
You know, when Joe Pro was playing in AMI, I was always very impressed with his running skills, and I'm glad he got picked up for a pro team this season and can carry the ball for Pro Run.
I guarantee nearly every pro team considered bidding on Joe Pro. It was one of those, it's risky, and he wasn't picked up till the very end, but I would think nearly every team at least had that thought go through their mind. I know I did coming into my last pick, but we got Pop-Tart. Love you, Pop-Tart.
Yeah, we love you long time from Paradox Warriors. As once again, it is Pro now have the ball once again. As they just try to sneak in, I think it's, let's see, it's not like has the ball, I think it's It might be Joe Pro once again has this. Once again, he causing problems. BKN comes in, that is Netsprize trying to cause problems on the flank. He does, he's still there actually, so he's going to try and take out tanks from behind. Have the tanks nosy, have to look at the radar. The boys now pass straight across. Dangerous Blakes, there's a tank there waiting for it, but doesn't happen, so Rage Winner doesn't get the kill in time to deny the chance of it. As once again the ball gets man cannon, passes it. It's still there, but pressure's still there from Next Dimension. Starblade's there, so he's very much being a surprise mode. He is really clearing up the town. As it's now Netpricer has the ball, and almost all of Next Dimension there to cause problems. Pushing up that tank all forwards. There's the pass back. Big Franklin play, just pretty much lofts it even higher. As he picked up by D48, which is Killer's Legit, who now has the ball. So Killer's Legit is now going to try and advance it. Is he going to hold up his reputation as he going to try and get forwards and see can he get a goal to even it up for 1-1?
So Alpha, you went over the community's power rankings before this game started. Where did these two teams rank?
Pro Run is 7, and Next Dimension was 3rd. I agree, honestly.
Yeah,
Next Dimension probably isn't gonna have the best or the 3rd best record in the league because, like I said earlier, Rage isn't gonna be able to make every game. But when he's there, they should be one of the best, potentially even the best, honestly.
So that's how Starblade once again gets a massive double kill, which opens it up and leads to the goal. So Killer gets to even up a big play from Starblade there. He got a double kill to complete open up the lane. So the rest of the tanks could all swarm, but a very good 3-time push. Classic tanking play there from Next Dimension as evened up to 1-1.
I think at this point last game, we might have gotten to the tip-off by now.
Indeed, it's very much quicker game from the past. Is this going to be a pro run? It's going straight in. Yes, it is. Pro run from Rageborn Nerd. So pro run get their own namesake against them. For those wondering what it is, and he celebrates an assassination at the end. A pro run is a score within the first 10 seconds of the play. Usually by a launch, or what we call a flowers, where you get launched from the tip off where you pick up the ball. But yes, so it is now 2-1 to Next Dimension.
Yeah, you're not going to see Next Dimension play too slowly. They have a very hybrid team, so they're going to be looking for any opportunity to make something happen. As Rage likes to say, he makes plays.
That he does. Rage does make plays. And once again, he made one there. It's once again, bit of a betrayal going on there. I think it was Netspride who took out Mancan and Starblade at the same time. As once again, it's now, Pro to have the ball. They're going to try and quickly counterattack. Even up the score once again, back to that 2-0 go. Big stiff arm going on there. I think it's Digital Painter has the ball at the moment as he just tries to sneak in, but big push once again. It's very rapid play compared to before in the previous game we just saw, as it's all pressure once again. They're actually getting into Next Dimension's side of the court, even if by inches. As once again, the runner's just opting for the slow method. He's just sitting there waiting to see what happens. Nest Pride is there though. Is he going to try and get a hammer down? He does, but misses. That's a bit of a whiff, but Rudd is there. Richmond, is he going to try and get it? He does. The ball just, where's the ball gone? It's actually been passed out, luckily. Drops against the ball. It's going to be picked up by Pro again, but instant, massive swing there from Net Pride, who takes out 2, but still Pro has it, so Joe Pro gets it, and he passes it back straight across. Good catch there from Mancannon, now has the ball. He also beat
Euler and Mancannon were both going for the ball at the same time, and it was an easy double kill.
But it's a rapid response, straight in, and it's all in, so very rapid play. That was a fantastic capture. He just had an open court straight across. Euler got the first kill, and that just allowed Mank to just come straight from behind and walk in to lead up to a 2-2 draw.
Yeah, when you have a team that's, you just get that tanking line going, and your runner can just follow in behind them. That's all you need.
And it is, and it's now 2-2, as once again we go to the next tip-off, and it's going to be Prony gets it once again. A bit of a channel house in the middle of the court there, so a bit of a bad time to see what's going on there, as practically everyone bar one player gets taken out. As once again it is currently, let's see, I believe that is Joe Prue who has the ball. Massive lunge there from Rageborn Nerd. He just practically levitated across the court, and now it's going to be picked up by Next Dimension, and now they take the play. Starblade has it, he passes it back, gets taken out though eventually as we have Rageborn Nerd on the front. Then it's Netsprite just behind, so it's currently, let's see, that is Killer's Legit, who currently has the ball, that tracker armor. He doesn't get the step in, he betrays his own player in the process, as he has Netsprite coming in. How's this going to play now? Is it going to be a big smack? Yeah, gets the one smack, doesn't get the second. There's the third going in from Netsprite. Runner's bounced up, gets taken out, the ball is dropped. Is he picked up? No, it's bounced up. Starblade's there, he gets the double kill, once again, triple kill from Starblade. So he has very much been a fantastic 10 credit pickup from for Next Dimension. As once again he has it once again as the ball is picked up, and it's going to be Killer's Legit has the ball. He has protected tank there. Starblade's in straight again once again. We have Robich's Rage Monod underneath, and we have Nesprite right in the middle of the course as a try to advance forwards, forming that 3-tank push. That's just trying to sneak it, but very risky plays once again coming in, so very rapid as the run is taken out, the ball is dropped, it's picked up by Next Dimension, not Next Dimension, Pro my mistake, playing in the blue, so I need to check my colour blindness there as the ball is bounced back, as we picked up once again by Joe Pro, who has the ball. Has he got any tanks protected? Yes he does, they're now spawned up, as they're now waiting for that chance, so just sort of even down now into this 5th round to see. Finally, something. He's a big launcher from D48, that was Killer's Legit who got the big run. And it's going to be BK to fix up. Is he going to get the plant that he's got Rage Monod protected? No, because the defense is iron and hard and it denies any chance of getting anywhere near it. But he's still on that side of the court. He's got Starblade to protect him. Starblade eventually gets taken out and he has just Rage Monod to protect him. He's now slowly retreats back to his side of the court. Nesprite has the ball. He's got Rage Monod and he's just weighing in. He's just getting the side downs. Once again, it's going to be Prono over there just waiting for that opportunity to get it. But it's still big pressure coming in. But it's but now trying to slow down, wait for that 3-time push, they reset, respawn and restart, as once again they're just getting it, but it's risky play at the moment, just wait for the opportunity. Just to see how they go to get it, but once again it's still Next Dimension have the ball, Starblade lead the charge for the runner, but there's still 1 tank left there from Pro to try to get him with the sword, doesn't happen. But it's, once again, wait for that respawn. Try and get big turnover there. The ball is dropped as it be picked up. Who's going to get there first? It's going to be Pro to gets it because Next Dimension get taken out. There's Nesper, I think, got hammer smack from behind to deny. Big, I think it's Joe Pro once again who gets it. Big stiff on me, gets as well to deny any chance for sword lunge as Joe Pro's just waiting for the chance to get in. 1, 2, 3 tanks from let's see from Next Dimension, just trying to get in as they try and advance forwards, but very much slow play once again, all slowing down. Wait for the chance. Big lunge there once again from Rage Monod, who picks it up. The plant is open. Is he going to get it? Starblaze there. Gets the 1 kill. Doesn't get the second. It becomes a mutual as the run just goes straight back. So Rage Monod thinks better of it. And now they can dictate the plays. They advance forward. So very much good turnovers there. Rage Monod is proving once again to have a very nasty sword lunge. Almost as dangerous as Solus as we've seen in the last game. And yes, X-Vader, I look like a statue at the moment because I think my webcam has died. So, yeah, apologies for that at the moment, yeah. Unfortunately, when you live on the edge of nowhere in Wales, that does tend to happen. So, apologies about that. But once again, it's currently...
you're sitting very still.
Yes,
this accent just has you glued to your chair.
Yeah, I've been very good. I was always good at musical statues when I was at kids' parties. But once again, it's still just wait for that opportunity to go forwards. And it's, once again, it's still Next Dimension have the ball very kind of like still play from Killer's Legit. He's not advancing forwards, he's just waiting for the opportunity to see how his tanks advance before very much making a move. Almost decides the Tyrannosaurus Rex play where they cannot see you if you don't move. But now the big tank push is coming ahead from Next Dimension. They're really making the gravy as they're just getting forwards, and it's going to be the matchmaking once again. Gets bounced up, the ball is dropped as he's picked up by Proro once again, who now has the ball. Bit of a foot race to get to it, and I think it's going to be... Who has that? Is that Yuna the Marksman that has the ball at the moment?
It's Joe Pro. No, I'm sorry. Okay. Now Mankin has the ball.
Now it's Mankin that has the ball. So yeah, so a bit of a switcher going on there, but Digital had the pain for a second there. As he now has the ball, it's Mankin is waiting for his opportunity. He's got 2 tanks leading the charge, now into 3. That's trying to perform a bit of a pincer maneuver at the moment, so a bit of a flanking play. Takes out Rage Monod, who is the Taurus tank on the side trying to get in. Once again, forming up there in advance, but it's still very slow play. It's not as rapid as we saw earlier. The ball's passed across, and he's picked up by a good catch by Joe Pro V2, as he now has the ball. So all that experience from Winston Ego 7 in the original 8 is all there. He's just trying to advance forward. He gets a little bit across the court now. He's going into the other side, as the rest of Next Dimension are all spawning up, waiting for that chance to get in. But it's not really going to plan.
Interesting story about Joe Pro. Like you said, he's been playing since the beginning of Grifball. For winning the first league, he got recon armor from Bungie, which, if people remember from Halo 3, from the Halo 3 days, recon armor was in high demand and all that. So the joke was the Grifball figurine they released, that was a figurine of Joe Pro because the guy was wearing recon.
Indeed, I'm still trying to get that at some point because it is a very rare item to get, but because it's something in production. But one day I intend to get as the ball goes stratospheric once again. Is picked up on the other side of the court. Is picked up by Pro Run as they now have the ball. But it's all pressure at the road from each side. They're just trying to sneak in. They're waiting for on either side as they're now forming up that tank push. But X17 Starblaze just behind, and the runner's going to get exposed. He's going to get isolated. He's going to pass the ball back. As how he picked up once again. I think that is let's see, who is that has the ball at the moment. So he's going straight across. This Joe Pro has the ball. Let's just wait for his chance to get in. He's got BK, which is Next Pride, trying to come in with a sword. But in the end, almost Killer's Legit betrays Next Pride, but takes out Digital Pain in the process. But Rage Earth killing out Mancat and also Starbreak taking out Digital Pain. As once again drops in, it's still all kinds of pressure at the moment, so all it takes is that mistake. There's the chance. Is it going to happen? It's going to be the big Franklin going on there, bounces across, but somehow ProRun live to fight another day as they have the ball. They're just waiting for that advancement once again. Still all pressure on the sides, waiting to get in, but it's very, very much slow ends, just trying to sneak in, and now they can advance and see how they're going to play it. So, Alpha, at this point, what would you say the teams need to do to get their goals going in, or just get the upper hand? Because it seems to be hitting at a plateau at this moment in time.
Well, if you see the chat box, you see APOC calling what Killers does with his matchmaking stuff dumb, but it's Killers. It's how he's going to play. He's going to be aggressive. He's going to do some stupid stuff, but sometimes it's going to work. Obviously, they should probably rein him in a little bit, but if it doesn't work twice, you might want to stop, do something else. But ProRun is just going to hold the ball. They're going to be like Notorious. They're going to sit there and try to tank their way down the court slowly, while Next Dimension is going to be the opposite. They're going to have to rush, play aggressive, just get those clutch kills in a row. You'll have them trying to make more plays. That's what to expect the rest of the way. Nothing too different than what we've already seen.
They do, and at the moment it's currently Next Dimension. We're just advancing onto the plant, but somehow they just keep the advancement in time. Now they have to go back to their respawns once again as they reset, respawn, and restart. But it's very much all pressure at the moment coming in from Pro as they're now getting into to Next Dimension side of the court, trying to force a turnover or just the mistakes they can get it. But it's still very much high pressure coming in. Just waiting for their chance. So practically 3,000 PSI at the moment in terms of the pressure, as they're just waiting for their opportunities. Just trying to get the run. And here's the chance. Is the run going to get it? No, he does not. It's a big, big slice from Digital Pain, who now has it, and he's now waiting for his chance. But all of the Next Dimension have respawned. Now they're forging up that line. The Starblade takes out the Marksman, who nearly got to the plant to cause problems. So where is Mancan actually? Because Mancan is usually the kind to cause the issue where he sneaks up on the side and sits on the spawn zone. But he's not there at the moment. Is it going to be a big lunge? No, it's not. Mancan takes out one of the other teams as well. I think it was Killer's Legit he took out, who tried to steal the ball. As once again, it is a big place going across in front of the commentary booth, as opposed to pass back across. Caught on the plant by, let's see, I think that is
Joe Pro
who has it. Yep, Joe Pro with that recon armor, the infamous recon armor. He's just waiting for it. That's what's going to happen now. Is he going to get Starblade to try and get him? He does, but he gets bounced back once again as Starblade takes out Manco, trying to track it. But there's the one. It's Rage Earth who gets it, and the stiff arm in the process. Take out Digital Pain, who was just waiting there. So complete turnover on the court. This could be decisive because the opening is there. He gets bounced. Oh. He gets dropped, but the ball is still there. Who picks it up? It is Nets Pride. He gets there and gets the goal. So that was big, big play. They were just swarming all over ProRun's goal. The clutch play was there, but already Nets Pride just saw the chance, picked up the ball, and it's now a 3-2 lead to Next Dimension.
Yeah, quick thinking. Nice rebound there.
And so as we go once again now into round number 6. So it's now a lead, and once again it's ProRun who gets the ball, passes it straight back because they couldn't really get an advancement. But the ball is loose and alone. Currently in front of a hammer at the moment, this kind of moved it straight back. But now managed to get ProRun, they're all there. All pressure's there, the ball is dropped. Here comes pressure, but there's 2 tanks there. Starblade picks it, he's going to pass it back. Yes, he does, because he's not really an aggressive runner, he just passes it straight back. It's picked up by Killer's Legit, who now has the ball. We have Rob, which is Rage Earth straight ahead in front of him, and Netsprite, 2 old hands. All the experience, all the legends there to help get them forwards. But it's very much, once again, ProRun pressurising in. And now it's their chance to dictate the play. Mancan again, triple kills in the process as he moves up to get up against the Next Dimension to try and get a ProRun turnover. Once again, the ball is there. And it's advancement on all sides. Is the ball going to be dropped? It does, it arcs up. But is there a runner there to pick it up from ProRun? Yes, he does, he gets it, but the ball is dropped. As Starblade just wipes out, and there was a betrayal from Rage Earth as he takes out the runner in the process, but once again it is Next Dimension to have the ball, and now it's their chance to get the advancement. Let's see, so just looking into the chat box at the moment, let's see what we're doing. Pig is saying we're doing better than they thought she was doing, so her team are doing better than expected. Let's see, we have Nova Nation discussing things to do with poop, but not sure what that's all about. And apparently, according to Tuna, Slim is offered MCC, you're not missing much. So apparently Slim Jim, the man who was possibly the most dangerous host in 360, is even worse than that. So also to Waterblue is the best YouTuber. So we will follow your opinion on that, Waterblue, if you believe that is so. Once again, it's still Next Dimension to have the ball for the Reds as they advance forward. There's that 3-tank try and push with a bit of a pincer either side with a tank in the middle as they just try to sneak around and cause problems. There's the chance. They really get their timings just right in terms of the respawns. The opportunity is there. Is he going to sneak by the back door? He does. And Killer's Legit gets it. So it's now 4-2 lead going to our friends over in Next Dimension. So the champions are really forming out at the moment and getting the momentum in. So one mistake from Pro Run is all it takes for them to lose this first game of their Pro Run season. Not Pro Run season, Pro League season.
Yeah, looking at Next Dimension in that score, they did a really good job with their tank spacing. That's one of the key things that separates a... Oh, look at this.
Oh, and is it going? There it is. Netfry gets it. Victory instantly with a Pro Run. So you see 2 Pro Runs in this game, and that's it. Game over. But we still play every round because we love to see as much Griffball as possible, because these goals, if Pro scores them, could be decisive when it comes to the playoffs if it's even wins either side. So once again, as we go straight in now for round number 8, who's going to get it? So predictions are straight. So anyone who predicted a Pro Run win, sadly you're going to be disappointed, but they now have the ball. And are they going to go try straight? Because all caution that can now be lost to the wind, as they've now already lost the game. Let's see how it goes. Gets the stiff on, second stiff up. Joe Pro still there, gets over, gets the third, nearly gets the fourth, so gets the smooth moves at least. So smooth moves from Joe Pro there. As now sneaking in, he's got 2 tanks still waiting for him. Is he going to get the second one? Yes, he does. All pressure in for Pro, and there's the response straight away. So it's now up to 3-5. So will this be a 5-4 or a 6-3? Opinions on the back of the postcard, folks? Please post them in the chat box.
Joe Pro, where were these moves? Where were these moves for the last 25 minutes?
These rounds do matter for Pro Run, because they need to learn to play as a team still. Joe Pro just got his Xbox, like a week ago? So
yeah.
These rounds definitely, it's still practice for them. And they'll have time to, that's 24 games.
And another Pro Run, and that ends the game, and it is Nets Pride. He gets the bounce, 3 Pro Runs in there, and that is it, game over. So that was an old cheat back in end, that was a watch it all right there.
That was an amazing launch right off the tip-off, right into the score.
Before I might be able to see it here in a second.
He gets a massive jump as well in the process, so whilst he gets it, he just gets the second smack. So 3 times in a row, Pro Run tanks have given the rocket shoes and the boost for the next
every other team plays
land for land.
Make sure you keep someone back on tip-off when playing Next Dimension. I think that's the lesson the other 10 captains can learn from this.
Yeah, so Melvin and Alpha and the rest, please take note. But let's run down at the moment for the points. So nowhere near the 1,000 fest we saw with our previous game, Notorious versus One Hit Wonders. Starting at the top, we have Next Dimension with Rachel at the top with 1,475 in the score, 86 kills, 2 assists and 62 deaths, so very positive on his end. Then we have Nets Pride with 1,395 as the score, 82 kills, 1 assist and 81 deaths. Going then down to Starblade, who seems to be a surprise. He's certainly a good pickup for the pro season with some of the kills he played off, with a score of 1,380, 95 kills, 1 assist, and 81 deaths. So he went negative in that one. And I think he's the only one who went negative. My mistake, no, Killer's Jet also went negative with a score of 830, 37 kills, 1 assist, and 50 deaths. Going down then to Digital Pain, playing for Pro Run, we have a score of 1,715, the highest score in this game, with 98 kills, 1 assist, and 67 deaths. Going then down to Man Cannon, who managed to get 1,395 for his score. He managed to get 79 kills, 1 assist, and 80 deaths. Going then down to Joe Pro V2, who certainly has stepped up from Ami to Pro, as he has managed to get 955. He managed to get 39 kills, 1 assist, and 75 deaths. And finally onto Yulla the Marksman, who managed to get 760 for his score, 45 kills, 1 assist, and 86 deaths. This was a 18-minute long game, almost 90 minutes, so very different from the plays before. But then looking at the goals, we had 1 goal for Rage 1 Earth, 3 for Nest Pride, all 3 being pro runs. And then we had Killers Legit, who managed to get the 2 goals as well. We also managed to get, let's see, going across then in terms of assists. We had 2 assists for Rage, and we had Nest Pride with 1, Starblade with 2, and then finally Killers Legit with the 1. Over to defenses, only the 1 defense in the end for Next Dimension. That was Rage 1 who managed to get it, and no interceptions in this game. So it was very much all down to the ball being held by the players. Going across then to Digital Pain for Pro Run. No goals, 1 assist, and 2 defenses. Then we had Man Cannon with the 1 goal, 1 assist, and no defenses. And finally we have, 2 left. We have Joe Pro V2 with 2 goals, 1 assist, 1 defense, and finally, Yoda Marksman only with the 1 assist and nothing more. Going across to the KD spread, we have Rage More Nerd with 24 as a plus KD, Nets Pride with plus 1, Starblade with plus 14, and then Killer's Legit with minus 13. Going then down to Pro with Digital Pain, we have plus 31, the highest plus KD in the end. Mankind with minus 1, minus 36 for Joe Pro, and minus 41 for Yoda the Marksman. Then go to popping into the medals now. I'm going to start with Rage More Nerd. Let's see what we had in this. Let's see if there's anything of note. 3 killing sprees, 1 kill tackle in the process as well. In terms of defenses, he managed to get 1 goal defense, which is killing the enemy ball carrier 25 meters of the goal without them scoring. So he did have a couple of clutch plays in there. Only the 2 goalkeepers as well. Going across then to Nets Pride. He managed to get himself, 2 separate overkills, just the 1 killing spree, 1 goalkeeper, and I think that was pretty much it. He managed to get a beat down in the back as well, so he managed to sneak around on the side as well. Going across then to Starblade. He managed to get 1 kill tackle, which is 5 instant kills in rapid succession. He managed to get 3 killing sprees, 1 goalkeeper as well, where he managed to get 5 enemies within the goal. A couple of ball carrier kills as well, and that was pretty much it for him. A couple of protects as well, so he certainly did a couple of actions. Over to Killer's Legit. He managed to get, 1 smooth moves, which is getting a triple kill with the oddball, so certainly the runner to contend with in that game. Managed to get a catch as well, but not much in terms of multi-kills. He managed to get, only a double kill in the end, and nothing in terms of sprees. Got across then to Digital Pain. Digital Pain managed to get 2 killing sprees, also managed to get 2 separate overkills. A couple of killjoys as well, so we killed a couple of joys. 4 goalkeepers, and I think that was it. No, 2 goal defense as well, so he had a couple of clutch moments in between. Going across then to the man cannon. He managed to get 4 separate goalkeepers in the end. He managed to get 1 killing spree. Triple kill was the best multi-kill medal he got in the end. He got 2 of those. Then going across to Joe Pro, he managed to get, 1 smooth moves as well. So another triple kill as the runner carrying the ball. 1 goalkeeper, which is 5 enemies whilst defending the goal. Going across there, he managed to get 1 killjoy, and the best multi-kill he got was a double kill. So going across there, finally to Yoda the Marksman. Triple kill was the best he got with just the 1. No killing sprees, but 2 goalkeepers in the process as well, and that is the breakdown. So, gentlemen, what is your opinions on that game? Do you think that was as expected, or with any surprise do you think they're worth mentioning?
Starblade impressed me. I'll give him that. He was one of my question marks going in. That could be a big deal for them. They're going to need him in the rageless games when they have to play without rage. They'll have APOC in too. He's good at killing things. So I think I learned tonight that they'll be able to beat a good bit of teams even without rage. So that'll definitely be good for them. And Pro Run definitely needs a secondary tank to go with Digital. Man Cannon's definitely a tank, but not like your strong side tank your runner in kind of guy. He's going to go to the plate, be obnoxious. But because Uller definitely didn't seem as the type that's going to fit that role. So they're either going to have to change their play style, or someone's going to have to step up for that team.
I mean, it's certainly true that Joe Pro, though, as the runner, he certainly has stepped up and been a good runner in the pro leagues, because with some of the plays he's getting there, just stiff-arming his way in and just being aware of the court, so he certainly has been a surprise as well. But
he had high and low points that game, so he'll figure it out. I think he'll be quality. They'll just need to find, between Dragon and Uller, one of them is going to have to make some great strides to make this team a playoff team.
Agree. I mean, I think very much so. I think that was very much 2 fantastic header games to start up this Pro League season. I mean, thank you to everyone who's been watching, and I think, Cal, shall we start the next giveaway?
Yes, this is our final giveaway of the evening. I have 2 more things to give away our chat box viewers. One is our Cards Against Grif deck. It's a special Cards Against Humanity unofficial expansion that we put together for our Kickstarter last year. These cards are identical to what you would find in a Cards Against Humanity deck, a standard deck. So you can put these in and have fun Grifball things on them. For example, the bottom card here is, what makes Grifballers rage? And my favorite answer to that is another card that's in this box, change of any kind.
Yeah, I think that does seem to be the status quo for anything involving Grifball. But let's see, who will the winner be, Cal?
Well, I just did another random number drawing of all the folks who are in the chat box right here. So the winner for the Cards Against Grif set is Damascus Dalek.
Damascus Dalek. It's a Doctor Who thing, a terrifying thing. The Pepper Potts with the evil egg whisk and plunger. But yes, congratulations, Damascus Dalek. You have won the Cards Against Humanity Grifball edition.
Congratulations. It's 96 cards, I believe, in the deck. And then, yep. And then the final thing we got is our T-shirt. Now, these are for sale in the GrifballHub store. If you go to GrifballHub.com, click on the store. We have these Pro tees. We also have our Vintage tees. And we also have our Grifball World Tour tees with a list of courts on the back. But this is our Pro tee, Grifball, Griff, Stiff Arming. So we're giving this away. And I did drawing for this. And the winner of the T-shirt is Mr. Fluffy777.
Congratulations, Mr. Fluffy. You've been very active in our chat box. It's been great having you with us. Thank you very much for joining us. But well done. So so that concludes our giveaways. Thank you very much for everyone who's been watching us tonight. Also, huge shout outs to Caleb over at Achievement Hunter and Golden Boy at Twitch for spreading the word. So I saw Golden Boy was in the chat earlier. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for spreading the word about Griffball, the joys that is. And also a couple of shout outs as well. Admin team once again, the AGLA for getting everything together, getting this Pro League all ready set up. Obex, also a big shout out to him as well for getting all the pretty pictures and replays you saw in that series of games. Also to Knockyard, who made the court we play as well. To make a neutral host call isn't easy. It's not just 4 walls and just that's it, but all the little bits in between to make sure it's a fair court to play in. So big shout outs to him. And then if you want to have a bit more Griffball in your life, we have Griffball starting up tomorrow because we have Thursday night Griffball to look forward to with tip-off starting at 9 o'clock. And who do we have lined up for the Cal? Do you know?
Pro Run will be making a return tomorrow evening. So they're going to be back 2 nights in a row on the stream, and they will be facing off against First Strike. So that is tomorrow at 9 o'clock. 9 Eastern.
Also tune into Wednesday Night Griffball next week, because it's going to have me beating Melvin, the admin battle.
Yes.
That needs to be done. It needs to be done.
Alpha Turtle of Retroactive will be taking on Melvin, another AGLA admin, who is the captain of...
We will be beating Melvin. Get it right, Cal.
Beating, yes, of course.
Well, if I get the chance to do that, I look forward to watching and possibly commentating. But yeah, so it's going to be seeing that. And then also on Sundays at 12 o'clock Eastern Time, we have our Griffball Hubcast, which is the basically our Griffball podcast, catching up on all the news and all things Griffball from the European leagues and the EUGBL, whether it's the GGL as well, the Good Games League, which is just being concluded, starting up for the next season in a couple of months' time. Also, what's happening in the AGLA, so seeing what has happened this week in terms of the games that have been played. So we hope you join us for that. It'll be great to see you there. And also, if you're watching Griffball, please do click that little heart button just in the bottom left of your screen to say you follow us and heart us long time. Or also follow us on Twitter at GrifballHub, and that's it, or at Griffball. So yeah, so thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It has been an absolute pleasure to join you tonight here across the pond. It is 4 o'clock. This has been 2 hours of astonishing plays, from launches to attempts of stiff arms. We've had 3 pro runs in one game. We've had amazing clutch plays. This has been a fantastic night, Griffball, and I thank you all for joining us. It has been fantastic.
Yes, thank you everybody for thank you Receptor and thank you Alpha Turtle for joining us tonight. That was excellent, and we had some great games to stream. And like Receptor said as well, thanks again to Caleb and Golden Boy and everybody else who helped promote our stream this evening. We really appreciate it.
Thanks everyone, and let's get Goose back here next week. She's going to be here next week, right?
Yes, Goose will be back next week. She's out with Microsoft fancy people right now.
Nerd.
Yeah. Unfortunately, she's going to rip me from my commentator's booth once again.
All right, well, I think that's it for this evening, so we'll see everybody back. Griffball tomorrow night, Hubcast on Sunday, and then Wednesday night Griffball every single Wednesday for the AGLA season. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, thank you very much. And one thing, check, Cal, will there be streaming of the first Emmy games on Monday?
I'm not planning on streaming those, but we have several people who have expressed that they're interested in streaming Griffball games on their own channels, so chances are probably. So if you want to have a chance to see those, ladies and gentlemen, please do follow us on our Twitter feed at GrifballHub, all one word, because then you'll have a chance to see it. And also check out www.griffballhub.com for all things Griffball to catch up what's going on. We have articles on the front page, a couple of funny comics, and just general decisions as well. And please do join us on the forum as well to see what is going on. Yeah, so everybody, thank you for joining us, and y'all have a good night. North Star, thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.